All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. This week we've been really busy working on trying to get a bunch of stuff done. We're trying to get ready for Deer Camp 2025. Yeah, man, each year's going by quickly. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to show you what we've done. We've made a few modifications on our little camper. You guys that enjoy the camper videos, I think you might like this one. We're going to keep this nice and short. I'm going to show you some of the modifications that we've done. When we first started this camper build, up here in the very front, if you guys will remember, we had some portable shelves built up here. And this is the bed right here. And this upper area, which can be storage when you're traveling, that can also make for a place for Buster when we're at camp. That way he's not actually laying on this twin bed with me. As we finish looking over here, we've got the battery boxes back here. These are the same ones that we use to run our ham radio, that type of stuff. And we 3D printed a whole bunch of stuff. You guys have probably seen this before. That's kind of the charging station that we built for our little DJI action cameras. We make and sell them on our Etsy store. We've got our own little logo printed out over here. And then if you'll notice these bow holders, these are all 3D printed. We did not actually make these files as far as the hooks are concerned. That's something you can get off Maker's World. I'll put a link down below. And then that is actually our design right there. As we turn over here, we've got it's something else I found on Maker's World. And I'll try to put links to these guys' 3D printed parts. But these hooks, we've mounted them all over the place. If you notice, you can actually hang your bow on it. There's a bow hanging. And then we've got our recurve and our longbow hanging on the back wall. This back wall, this shelf up here is out of the way. You won't bang your head on it. And then it goes all the way down the back here. And then if you guys remember, this trailer is actually, the back tailgate folds down so that you can wheel your four-wheeler, bike, that type of stuff in here. And it had a little shelf that we had temporarily tied up when we were at camp and using it as a shelf. I like that shelf so much that we did build a permanent one here. I took that piece of plywood down. And then just for miscellaneous organization on the back wall, which is the tailgate, those are just some basically closet shoe organizers like you would see at Walmart. I'm pretty sure that's where I got them. And then back here, that little netting, we've showed you that before. We got the same ones over here on the door. We got 3 of them on the door. Just great little organization. And then this is when you're sitting on the bed, this is the little cabinet that we made. This hole over here will hold a 1-pound propane tank, so that's real easy to make coffee right there. And then this table, you can actually put a 2-burner stove on it. And then underneath, this right here is a regular silverware tray. And I've got it bungee corded so that it won't come out when you're traveling. Miscellaneous canned goods and pots and pans, coffee pot and stuff like that down underneath. And then this is a shoe organizer, boot organizer. Place you can put your boots, that type of stuff, but you can still throw a backpack up here on this shelf. And then when you're at camp, this screw that in and it gives you another table. And the reason I didn't put it in permanent is you can't get the tailgate down if you screw it in there. And then also when I'm packing this thing up, we'll have water bottles and stuff stacked in here also. Because right over here, you can get the water bottles. The 5-gallon water buckets, you know what I'm talking about, the ones from Walmart. And then a lot of this stuff here again is another shelf that we made. Just holds miscellaneous stuff. Another one there. And those are all 3D printed. I think that's it on the... I'm really pleased with these hooks. The guy that actually designed these hooks, they're perfect. They'll hold backpacks. I've got a backpack back here that it's holding up. Just wanted to give you an update, let you know what was going on. Again, guys, we appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. If you have any specific questions about the little camper build out, comment down below. Let us know what we can do to help you get your place up and running a lot cheaper than you can buy these off-road trailers for. Hope you all have a blessed week. Let's get outside and make something happen.